Alright, so this is my aunt again. I'm using her. She's going to tell you about the St. Regis and the guy that built it and all that fun stuff.
Okay. The St. Regis was started by John Jacob Astor IV, actually Colonel John Jacob Astor IV. And how the concept started is he was born into a rich family. His mother was known in the New York area as Lady Astor. And she had a bridge club, kind of started out like that, and then she had just kind of a certain clique. And people around knew her very well, and everybody was trying to get into her little clique, because if you were associated with Lady Astor, you were pretty high up in society. So that's the kind of family that he came from. And he, went into the service and he became a colonel. And when he got out of the service, he had the desire to come up with some place that would be somewhere that people like him that were rich families, they could enjoy being away from home, but yet feel like they had never left. And at first he started with a businessman, which I cannot remember the name of that person. They started a hotel together, but it didn't do very well. But he still had the desire to come up with that type of a concept. So he studied hotels and he studied what he needed to do, and he came up with the St. Regis. And what he wanted to pattern the St. Regis after is just like his home was run. They had afternoon tea, they had dinner, they had saborings, they had social gatherings, and they had butlers that tended to their every need. He wanted that concept in the hotel. So the St. Regis the original St. Regis was built in New York City on 55th and 5th. It is still standing and it is functioning still as a full hotel. In that hotel they do have butler service, and originally they had a butler per person that used to stay there. Well, now they can't do that, but they do have a butler stationed on every floor. But the St. Regis is the only hotel worldwide that has 24-hour butler service, complete butler service, in every hotel. And telling you a little bit more about John Jacob Astor IV, he, again, was a very social man. He liked to drink, and he actually had told his bartender at the St. Regis that he wanted a special drink that would just put the St. Regis above everywhere else. So this is the St. Regis on 55th and 5th is where the Bloody Mary drink was originated. That was the first place it was ever served. And every St. Regis has their version, their very own version of the Bloody Mary drink. They put something in the drink that is native to the area or has something to do with where they're located. Just something different enough that distinguishes it from the other St. Regises. And ours, I'm not that familiar with drinks, so I can't tell you exactly what is what, but the Bloody Mary drink, how it is prepared, is basically the ingredients and the ounces and everything. It comes up to our elevation at the bar,
which is
8,200 feet.